Welcome back to insured, the channel that finally makes insurance simple, honest, and human. And today, I'm talking directly to the parents, not the investors, not the finance geeks, not the insurance shoppers. I'm talking to the moms and dads who are juggling bills, sleepless nights, daycare costs, school fees, doctor visits, and 1,000 responsibilities that never seem to end. Because here's something most people don't understand. When you become a parent, you don't just gain a child. You gain a future you're now responsible for. Their meals, their home, their education, their dreams, their safety, their entire life. And the scariest part, no one prepares you for the what if. Nobody teaches you how to financially protect your family if something unexpected happens. Nobody explains how life insurance really works. And nobody tells parents that the wrong decision, or no decision at all, can leave your children vulnerable in ways you never imagined. So in this video, I want to pull back the curtain on everything parents should know, but rarely ever hear. No confusing jargon, no scare tactics, no pushy sales nonsense. Just the truth, the kind that actually protects families. Why parents must hear this truth, let me paint a picture. Millions of families have lived through a father in his 30s healthy, active, never missed a day of work, passes away suddenly. His wife now has one income, 3 kids, a mortgage, school fees, and funeral costs. Within months, the savings disappears, debt rises, bills pile up, and the family is forced to move, change schools, and start over. Not because he didn't love his family, not because he didn't try, but because nobody ever explained to him how affordable and life-changing the right insurance could have been. And here's the part that breaks me. This story doesn't happen because parents are careless. It happens because parents are overwhelmed, misinformed, and lied to. Some parents think life insurance is too expensive, even though good coverage can cost less than Netflix. Some believe workplace insurance is enough, even though it disappears when you leave your job. Some think only old people need coverage until life proves otherwise. And some parents avoid the topic altogether because it feels uncomfortable, emotional, or scary. But the truth is simple. Life insurance is not about death. Life insurance is about protecting life, the life your children depend on you for. Today, I'm giving you the conversation no agent has with you. The conversation your parents never had with you. The conversation that could change your family's future forever. Because the moment you become a parent, everything changes. Your time becomes valuable. Your decisions become meaningful. Your income becomes essential. Your responsibility becomes enormous. And your future becomes someone else's foundation. And that's why this topic matters deeply. This video will reveal the real reason parents are often dangerously the biggest mistakes moms and dads make, and how to avoid them. The truth about term versus whole life, no sugarcoating. How much coverage parents actually need. Why stay-at-home parents must have policies too. What single parents must know. The red flags agents never tell you to look for. This isn't about selling you anything. This is about equipping you as a parent with the knowledge that protects your family long after you're gone. Because here's the reality. You can't control tomorrow, but you can control how your family survives it. And that's what makes life insurance one of the most powerful, underrated, and misunderstood financial tools parents will ever touch. Becoming a parent comes with a kind of responsibility no one truly warns you about. The day your child enters the world, something shifts. Suddenly, your life isn't just about your goals, your dreams, or your future. It becomes about theirs. Their safety, their security, their tomorrow. And that's exactly where life insurance comes in. Not as a financial product, but as a silent promise you make to your child the day they're born. Most parents think about life insurance until something scary happens around them. A friend gets sick, a coworker passes suddenly, or someone in the family starts talking about not being prepared. It feels uncomfortable, even overwhelming. But here's the truth, nobody says out loud. Parents don't buy life insurance for themselves. They buy it to make sure their child's life isn't turned upside down if something happens. Because whether we admit it or not, your income is the backbone of your child's entire world. It pays for their food, their clothes, their education, their home, their healthcare, their activities, everything. If that disappears tomorrow, your child's life changes instantly. Not emotionally, they'd already be shattered, but financially. Life insurance steps in at that exact moment. It protects your child from losing the stability you worked so hard to build. It protects your partner from drowning financially while trying to process unimaginable grief. It protects your family from collapsing under bills, debt, or sudden responsibilities. It doesn't replace you. Nothing ever could. But it replaces the financial impact of losing you. This is the part nobody tells parents. Life insurance isn't for the person who dies. You're used to paying for groceries, daycare, school supplies, unexpected medical bills, sports fees, birthday gifts, and 100 little things that show up without warning. But when you add it all up, raising a child in the US costs between $230,000 and $300,000, not including college. That number shocks people, but here's the bigger shock. Most of that cost comes from your income. If that income suddenly disappears tomorrow, who pays for your child's food? Who pays the mortgage? Who pays for school? Who pays for clothes, braces, medical visits, extracurriculars, or college? Nobody is prepared for those answers unless they have life insurance. This is why financial planners always say, parents need life insurance more than anyone else. And yet, most parents aren't properly insured. Not because they don't care, but because they think it's expensive, they think it's complicated, they think they'll get it later. They're overwhelmed with parenting already. They simply don't know how much coverage they actually need. But here's something shocking. The average cost of a solid term life insurance policy for parents is less than a family pizza night. Sometimes as low as $20, $40 a month. For that small amount, you're protecting your child's entire future. Their home, their education, their stability. Their chance to grow up without financial trauma added to emotional trauma. Life insurance isn't a burden. It's the cheapest, most powerful financial safety net a parent can put in place. And once you understand the true cost of raising a child, you realize something important. Your life is irreplaceable, but your income is replaceable. And it must be replaced if you're not here. That's what life insurance is truly for. One reason parents get overwhelmed is because life insurance sounds complicated. Dozens of terms, plans, riders, agents, and options. But when you strip away all the noise, parents really only need to understand three main types. 1. Term life insurance. Most parents choose this term is simple. It covers you for a set number of years, like 10, 20, or 30. If something happens during that time, your family gets the money. If not, the policy ends. Term is affordable, clean, straightforward. For 95% of parents, it's the perfect choice because it covers the years when your kids depend on you the most, from birth through college. 2. Whole life insurance more expensive. Long-term benefits. Whole life lasts your entire life and builds cash value, a kind of savings inside the policy. But here's the catch. It can be 10x more expensive than term. Some parents use whole life for tax-free wealth building, long-term financial planning, special needs children, leaving a guaranteed inheritance, business protection. But the mistake is when parents are sold whole life without understanding it. 3. Child life insurance optional. Misunderstood. Many parents don't realize this exists. It is not meant to benefit you. It is meant to guarantee your child insurability as they grow up. If your child develops health issues later, they might not qualify for coverage as an adult. Child policies lock in coverage early. Some parents love this option. Others skip it. It's not essential, but it can be helpful. The real truth nobody tells you. Life insurance isn't one size fits all. The right policy depends on your family's needs, goals, and budget. And when a parent understands these three basic types, suddenly, the fear disappears, the confusion disappears, the overwhelm disappears. Because life insurance stops feeling like a mystery and starts feeling like a smart, powerful parenting decision. Here's one of the biggest reasons parents avoid life insurance. They have no idea how much coverage they need. Most choose whatever is cheapest. Most pick a random number that sounds reasonable. But when parents underinsure themselves, their families end up struggling anyway, even with a policy. So here's the simple formula financial planners use. The DIME formula: D, debt; I, income replacement; M, mortgage; E, education. Let's break it down. 1. Debt: credit cards, car loans, personal loans, anything you don't want your family stuck with. 2. Income replacement. Most experts say your family needs 10 to 15 years of your income to stay stable. If you make $60,000 per year, that's $600,000, $900,000 right there. 3. Mortgage. If you want your family to keep the home, your policy must cover the remaining balance. 4. Education. College costs are rising. A 4-year degree can cost $80,000, $200,000. Add the number of kids you have, and this becomes a huge factor. When you put all of that together, most parents realize something shocking. They need way more coverage than they thought. This is why many advisors recommend $500,000 to $1 million as a baseline, and sometimes more. But don't panic, because term life insurance makes these amounts surprisingly affordable. Here's the truth. Nobody tells parents. Life insurance isn't about buying the cheapest policy. It's about buying the right policy. A small policy won't save your family. A properly calculated policy will. And once you see your coverage as years of protection for your kids instead of a random number, you start to understand the real purpose of life insurance as a parent. This is the part nobody wants to talk about. The part that feels heavy, but it's also the part that opens parents' eyes. Every year, millions of families experience sudden loss, accidents, illness, unexpected tragedies. And what follows isn't just grief, it's financial chaos. Here's what usually happens to families without life insurance. 1. They lose income instantly. The bills don't stop. The mortgage doesn't stop. The responsibilities don't stop. 2. The surviving parent becomes overwhelmed. They're suddenly both mom and dad, provider and caregiver. full-time worker, and full-time emotional support system. 3. Savings evaporate within months. Even families with strong savings discover that funerals, bills, and ongoing costs can drain accounts incredibly fast. 4. Kids' futures change. They might have to move, change schools, give up activities, delay college plans. 5. Some families fall into debt or poverty, not because they were irresponsible, but because losing one income is financially devastating. You see fundraisers online, GoFundMe pages titled, "Help This Family," benefit dinners, community events, and it's heartbreaking because in most cases, a simple $20, $30 month policy could have prevented the financial collapse. Life insurance can't stop tragedy, but it can stop a tragedy from becoming a financial disaster. Parents need to understand this part because life insurance isn't about fear. It's about avoiding unnecessary suffering at the worst moment of a family's life. And once parents see what really happens without coverage, they understand exactly why life insurance exists. Every parent wants to protect their family, but the insurance world is confusing, so parents accidentally make avoidable mistakes. Here are the most common ones. 1. Waiting too long. Premiums increase every year. Waiting means paying more for the same coverage or becoming uninsurable. 2. Buying too little coverage. A $100,000 policy sounds big, but it's not enough for most families. 3. Relying only on employer coverage. This is one of the biggest traps. If you lose your job, your life insurance disappears instantly. Some agents oversell, some push expensive policies, some don't listen to your needs. Life insurance should never feel pressured. 5. Thinking stay-at-home parents don't need coverage. This is a huge misconception. Stay-at-home parents contribute enormous value. Childcare, education, transportation, home management. Replacing those tasks could cost $30,000, $60,000 per year. 6. Not updating beneficiaries. New baby, marriage, divorce, families change. Your policy must change too. 7. Thinking life insurance is optional for parents. It's not optional, it's foundational. These mistakes are common because nobody teaches parents how life insurance works. There's no class in school, no training, no handbook. Parents are left to figure it out on their own, usually after something happens around them. But when you understand these mistakes, you avoid them. You make better decisions. You protect your family the right way, and you create a safety net with confidence, not confusion. Now that you understand the why, the what, and the how, it's time for the most important part, choosing the right policy. Here's a simple, no-pressure, parent-friendly guide. 1. Start with term life. It's affordable, simple, and covers the years your children depend on you the most. 2. Choose a term length that matches your kids' ages. If your oldest is 5, a 20-year term covers them until 25. A 30-year term covers your youngest even longer. 3. Calculate your coverage using dime, debt, income, mortgage, education. This ensures your policy is the right size, not too small. 4. Only buy what fits your budget. A smaller policy you keep is better than a giant policy you cancel. 5. Check the company's rating. You want a trusted, financially strong insurer. 6. Consider riders. Child riders, disability waiver, and living benefits can add huge value for a small cost. 7. Keep the process simple. You don't need fancy charts. You don't need complicated investment policies. You don't need upsells. All you need is a clean, straightforward plan that guarantees your kid's stability if something happens. And here's the real truth. Nobody tells you. Once parents finally buy life insurance, they sleep better. They feel lighter. They feel prepared. Because they know, truly know, that their family is safe. Life insurance isn't just a policy. It's peace of mind. So here's what we've uncovered today. Life insurance isn't about death. It's about the people who keep living. It's about the children who depend on you. It's about the partner who needs stability. It's about protection, love, responsibility, and preparing for the unexpected. Being a parent means you show up for your kids every day. Life insurance means you show up for them even when you physically can't. And once you understand how life insurance works, you stop seeing it as a bill and start seeing it as a gift of security, dignity, and stability for the people you love most. If this video helped you see life insurance differently, if it brought clarity, if it opened your eyes to what really matters, subscribe to InsureBite, where we make insurance simple, honest, and drama-free. Like this video to help it reach more parents who need this information. Comment below if you have ANY questions. I respond to as many as possible. Your family deserves protection. Your kids deserve stability. And you deserve the peace of mind that comes with knowing you've even taken care of the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.